Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you one of the side hustles that I'm kind of developing for the farm, and that's going to be a firewood business. So I'm just starting, just figuring this out, and I got a little bit of wood cut and split, and I'll show you that in a bit here. But basically, if you've watched the earlier videos, you might have noticed there's quite a bit of slash piles around the property, and I wanted to burn them this winter, but I just couldn't get up there. There's too much snow, and anyways, various reasons it didn't work out. So during the summer, though, I've been pulling logs off the pile. So basically, what these timber companies do is they'll come and clear cut an area or cut basically every big tree, and then if there's a tree that snaps or isn't going to be commercial, they just throw it in the slash pile. So you actually end up with a lot of really good sized logs that are great for a firewood business. So instead of just putting that all up in smoke, I think we're going to start picking through the piles. We'll of course burn the limbs and whatnot, but all of the big logs, I'm going to keep cutting those up and splitting them. I actually kind of enjoy the work anyways, and I'll just show you how far I've gotten so far. Okay, so to date, here's my little stack of firewood just behind the house. It's all cut and split. Most of it's Douglas fir. There is a little bit of cedar in there, a little bit of larch, and then at the end of the pile I've got my pine. And it's just all drying here. If I was guessing, I would guess maybe there's a third of a cord, maybe a half if I was real lucky. Now I cut all of this in exactly 12-inch lengths because in the back of my mind I was thinking about this business for a while, and I've split it all into nice size. There's not big chunks like you sometimes get if you buy a cord of wood, but let me show you what else I've been working on here. Okay, so one of the things I thought was really important for my firewood business, because everybody sells firewood, or lots of places do, was to really market it and brand it. So I'm going to be calling my firewood Bush King Firewood. And then on the back of the bag, I'm going to stencil on my North Fork Ranch with a little logo that we put on the front gates, and the email address so they can email us if they want more wood or want a contract. So the reason I am stenciling the bags as instead of having them printed is because the minimum order to get printed bags for firewood was 50,000 bags, and I would have to come up with close to $50,000 Canadian to buy all these printed bags, and I did not want to even consider going in that deep. So I just got the stencils, and check over here. I got one bag done. So this is packaged, so it's got the Bush King Firewood, and I just took a little spray paint in the stencil. Boom, easy. Back side of the bag. North Fork Ranch, northfork.nf@gmail. So that's the first packaged bag I've got, and turned out pretty well, I think. Didn't take too long. It's January, we just had a Chinook, so it got real warm out, so I was able to paint this, but I'm just kind of getting things figured out. Okay, the other thing I also wanted to mention too, what's going to make my firewood different than anybody else out there that's selling it in this area at least, is this. So this is a little bundle of kindling. So it's basically, I just took one of the pine logs and split it up, and I include one of those with every bag. So this bag here, you can see I always put it at the, I'm always going to be putting it as the top bundle, so people can just basically buy my bag of firewood, have the kindling, and all they need is a match. You don't need an axe, just pick it up, go to the backyard and get your fire going. Okay, I just wanted to give you guys a little glimpse onto the bag stenciling process. So basically just have a cardboard box, put the bag on it, put the stencil on it, and then I just have some construction paper just to make it so the overspray doesn't go all over the bag. See here, I got a, this is not ideal, it's winter time. Summertime I'd be doing this in the backyard, and would definitely have this drying really quick. But that's the front side of the next little batch of bags. Well, when you're just starting out, it's okay to start small. It's, you don't need the biggest, the best of everything. This is definitely not the way to do it for mass production by any means, but it's a start. So, okay, guys, that's kind of it for now. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this idea. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm not doing it to try to get rich by any means. It's just something useful to do with the wood rather than burn it. I do have a lot of logs I've pulled out already that are drying this winter, so this is kind of my first look for you into this firewood to see if it's going to be a good long-term hobby or not. But anyways, let me know what you think of my ideas, putting that bundle of kindling in the bag. The other thing I was also kind of tossing around for an idea was getting one of those miniature brands with the North Fork brand on it and branding the end of one of the logs. Just another opportunity to put the logo or the brand on it and kind of go from there. And then also, because there's going to be some people are asking, well, how can we put Bush King Firewood and then the North Fork logo and whatnot on the back of the bag? It's going to confuse people. So I guess long term, what I'm thinking is the North Fork Ranch will be like our main farm holdings, etc. And then any product line that we might sell would be branded with Bush King, basically, just as a side business for the farm. But anyways, let me know what you think of that idea too. Maybe it's dumb. Maybe I should just have everything marketed under North Fork. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video.